Man in the Mirror. London, 1930. Fog, gas lamps, wet pavement. A city that never truly sleeps, only changes masks. His name was Edgar Mallory, a craftsman, known in Soho for his exquisite mirrors. He worked alone, surrounded by glass, silver, and silence. People said he could make a mirror reflect not only your face, but your soul. One night, a stranger came, tall, pale, dressed in black. The kind of man whose presence silences a room. "I've heard of your mirrors, Mr. Mallory, but I seek something different. A mirror that shows not what is seen, but what is hidden." Mallory hesitated. He had always made mirrors for beauty, not for truth, but the man placed a pouch of gold on the table. The sound was enough ... to still his conscience. "Bring it to me in 3 nights, he said, "at midnight." And he left. Without another word, Mallory began his work. He melted silver, ground glass, whispered to himself in the dim light. But something strange began to happen. The reflection in his test glass started to move. Not like light, but like something alive. When he leaned closer, he thought he saw a face. Not his own. Something behind him, watching. He told himself it was exhaustion. Still, when the mirror was finished, he covered it with a black cloth and turned it to the wall. Midnight, the 3rd night, the stranger returned, silent as a shadow. Mallory presented the mirror. "It will show what lies beneath," he said. The man smiled. "Then let us see." He uncovered the mirror. At first, nothing. Then the surface began to darken. Smoke, swirling, alive. A faint light glimmered inside the glass. And then a face appeared. But it wasn't the stranger's. It was Mallory's. Behind his reflection. Something moved. A twisted, pale version of himself, grinning, eyes wide. Mallory stumbled back. The stranger laughed softly. "You have done well, Mr. Mallory. It shows the soul, not the mask." For a week, Mallory didn't sleep. Every night, he heard whispers from beneath the black cloth. Sometimes, he caught a glimpse. His reflection blinked. When he did not, once, it smiled. While he stood perfectly still, he tried to destroy the mirror. He raised the hammer. It struck glass. But the mirror did not break. His reflection moved, and the hammer fell from his fingers. The next morning, neighbors heard a crash. They found Mallory on the floor, blood on his hands, eyes open, staring into the mirror. The glass was unbroken, but his reflection was gone. Only an empty room. Looked back, weeks passed. The police sold everything from the workshop. The mirror was bought by an antique dealer near Camden. They say it still hangs there, covered by a curtain. And sometimes, when the shop is empty and the doorbell rings by itself, the owner swears he hears a whisper, "I have shown you your soul." End.